Club exists to be able to provide people with support through groups, workshop, education, and connections. We build a community around being diagnosed and living with cancer. The cancer landscape has changed a lot in our lifetimes with advances in research, in access to care, new facilities, new technologies. We're actually changing the outcomes of cancer. So while 1 in 2 Canadians will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime, 75% are going to survive their diagnosis. Guildas Club exists to be able to help people answer, how do I live with cancer?
I woke up one day and found a lump in my breast, and it turned out to be 2 different kinds of breast cancer. It was quite a serious diagnosis, and I've had a lot of support and a lot of determination to get over it.
If COVID-19 has given something to all of us, is maybe a little understanding of what it's like to be told that you have cancer, to be able to have anxiety, depression, isolation, a fear of the unknown. You're dealt a very hard blow with more questions and no answers. And to be able to connect with professionals that can provide evidence-based program support so that you can help put things back into place and learn how to live with cancer and how to be able to make sure that you live well. That's what Guildas Club is looking to accomplish, and that we are accomplishing in this hard environment of a pandemic. Fundraising is important. We live on the generous support of donors and of people who organize things, just like the 2021 Raw and Reflective Calendar. So this was originally done last year and raised an amazing $31,000. That money goes directly to our cancer support program. We have over 700 different kinds of programs that we tailor to our members' needs because we have supporters like Sharon Smith, Connect Studio, all the sponsors and the models. And I think the thing that's really, really important about this calendar is that it shares what it's, some of the stories and what it's like to be able to go through a cancer journey, to be able to see, some of the impacts that, to say it's life-altering is an understatement. And, these are very powerful images, very powerful stories. And the theme that you'll see as you go through this is courage. And with the support that people give us through this calendar, we're able to help provide courage to anyone impacted by cancer.
My story is going to be different from many other stories, and in the calendar, one of the greatest things that makes it an appealing donation, if you will, is that each and every one of the models has a different story. Some of them are still dealing with cancer. Some of them, like me, are survivors. But I have to tell you, I was Miss April last year with my dogs, one of whom is also a cancer survivor. So it was a really great way of giving back, and also being able to have people who haven't had cancer understand the impact of it. Because when you get a diagnosis, your life stops until you can get a handle on it. And it's supports like Gildas that make such a difference in getting you that help and that support that you so need. And that's just not the family, the person who's diagnosed, that's the family member too. So it was quite the experience to almost bear everything. Fundraising in a pandemic is a really challenging thing, and a lot of not-for-profits and charities are for sure having difficulty. But the beauty of the calendar is that it is a $20 investment. And last year, and everybody needs a calendar, right? And last year we raised $31,000 through the great sponsors, the volunteer work that was done, and the fact that people just bought a calendar. They gave it to their family, they hung it on their walls, they read the stories. It's a great investment. It's only $20, and if that's all you can do in this pandemic, it would be put to work so quickly, and we would be all grateful.